Two Friends and the Garden of Life. You know, Robert, retirement isn't what I thought it would be. At first it felt like freedom. But now, most days feel empty. Just TV, coffee, and naps, George said, smiling. Robert laughed gently and replied, "Ah, I know that feeling. But you don't have to let retirement retire you. So what do you do, Robert? You always look alive," George asked, curious. With a sparkle in his eyes, Robert answered, "Gardening. That's my secret." "Gardening? At 65? I can barely bend down without my knees creaking," George said, chuckling. "Trust me, George, it's not about bending down. It's about standing tall inside. Every seed I plant is a reminder that life is still growing, still blooming. Just like us," Robert replied, grinning. George thought for a moment and said, Never looked at it that way." Leaning in, Robert said, "Think about it. Gardening keeps your hands busy, your mind calm, and your heart close to nature. Instead of counting years, you start counting blooms. Instead of thinking about the past, you look forward to what's growing tomorrow." "You make it sound like therapy," George said, smiling softly. "It is therapy, my friend. Plants don't judge you. They just need your care. And in return, they give you peace. Besides, retirement isn't the end of the story. It's the season to nurture new things," Robert replied, nodding. "So instead of watching TV all day, I should watch tomatoes grow?" George asked, half joking. "Exactly. And the best part? You get to eat them too," Robert laughed. "You know what, Robert? Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't want to just sit around waiting for the years to pass. I want to grow something, like you said. Stand tall inside," George said, inspired. Robert put a hand on George's shoulder and said, "That's the spirit. Retirement isn't about slowing down. It's about finding joy in the simple things. And trust me, nothing is simpler or richer than watching life grow in your own garden. Life doesn't stop at retirement. It blossoms. Find something that keeps your mind fresh, your heart full, and your spirit alive. Because the best time to plant seeds of joy is today. Grow life, not your years. Look at all these people, Robert. It's like a little world of its own," George said, amazed. "Yes, each person with their own patch, their own dreams taking root," Robert replied contentedly. "Think they'll let an old guy like me join?" George asked, teasing. "Are you kidding? They'll be lucky to have you. You've got stories to tell and wisdom to share," Robert encouraged. "Maybe I can start with a simple herb garden. You know, something manageable," George said, deciding. "And delicious. You'll find joy when you clip your own fresh herbs for cooking." "It's the small things, George," Robert said, excited. "In the garden of life, it's never too late to plant dreams and watch them grow." George was about to discover that the heart, like soil, can always nurture new beginnings.